Hello. Welcome to the Valentine's Day edition of Ask Betty. All right. So listen, I was thinking, what could I do? What kind of love advice can I give to those special kids out there who are young and single and looking for love? And I thought about, how do kids find dates these days? And actually, they go through an app these days. Yeah. It's called Tenderloin. And I guess it's you want to meet the meat. I don't know. I don't know where they get the names. But anyway, it's called Tenderloin. And these kids just go on. They swipe. They say, oh, this guy looks nice. Swipe, swipe. Oh, I like this guy. I'm going to call. Yeah. So anyway, it's all via smartphone. And back in my day, it was computer dating. And we did match. I did match. Actually, I didn't do Match.com. I did Matchmaker.com, which I found my husband on a free trial, actually, which you got to be careful about, because if it doesn't work out, you can't get your money back and you're stuck with the goods. Okay. But I digress. So back to Tenderloin. All right. So I decided, you know what? I want to give some advice to those kids out there going to the deep, dark web looking for love and hoping they find that special someone. So let me give you some tips on the online dating. Okay, first thing we want to do, we want to make sure they're not a serial killer. All right, so the first date is vital. All right, now if they say, hey, why don't we go to a secluded forest for a hike? That's serial killer vibes. You say, no, thanks. Sorry, I can't date you. Delete, and you swipe and delete them on your little Tenderloin app. Okay. But maybe you say, all right, I won't meet you in the secluded forest. Why don't we meet in front of the police department and see what they do? And if they're not a serial killer, they'll probably be, okay, let's go ahead. Let's meet in front of the police department. That's fine. And that way, at least you're safe. All right. And then if things seem to be going well, you want to go to the next phase of the date. And what is that? Okay, well, that is you want to go and find a nice romantic spot to eat, like McDonald's. Okay, so you go to McDonald's, and then you're gonna see how cheap the person is. Okay, if they're not reaching for the wallet to pay for my chicken McNuggets, you're gone. See you later. Okay, this gal's not gonna pay her for her value meal on her date. If nothing else, I'm going to get a free meal out of it. Okay. Next, you want to make sure to have someone on speed dial to check in on you, because you want to have an out in case the date's not going so well. All right. So here's how this works. And you want to make sure the excuse is plausible. All right. So you call, the call is like, hello? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Okay, I'm so sorry to hear this. All right, I'll be right there. And then, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to cut the date short because it looks like my friend just got carjacked, and I gotta skedaddle. All right. So yeah. So if the guy's talking about his ex-girlfriend or how much he works out, have that on speed dial ready to go, or just even pretend, have it pretend to ring, and just so you can get the heck out of there. All right. And then hopefully whoever you meet, it works out, and you find that Mr. Right or Mrs. Right that you're looking for on the deep dark web. Hey, it worked for me. All right. If it can work for me, it can definitely work for you. All right. So, if this works for you, let me know. Send me a message. Otherwise, subscribe. Hit subscribe. Wherever that subscribe button is, hit it. All right. And let's stay in touch. I'll be doing more of these. All right. Have a happy Valentine's Day if I don't see ya. Happy Valentine's Day. Be mine. Bye.